Hello my friends, Anthony Fontana here. I'm at 134 Old Westbury Road here in Old Westbury, and I'm going to be proceeding over to this house. This is an amazing property built about 115 years ago, sitting on 3 acres in the East Williston School District here on Long Island. And I'm just going to pan a little bit to the property because it's really just quite flat, frankly flat. Just a huge expanse behind this house, and I'm going to be walking up to the front entrance in a little bit, but I just want to give you an idea of what you'd be looking at if you came here. This is not an open house. I'm actually here on behalf of Mary Adams of Laffey Realty up in Brookville, and we'll be putting the address out, and there will, I'm sure, be open houses, but you can just look at this thing. It's a monster. Built over a century ago, and when you see inside it, you will notice that there's Mary and MJ hanging out, and I'm just going to pan around. They're actually running out of my view, but it's pretty cool. It's really amazing, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video, and you'll have an opportunity to maybe share it and just put it out there. These big old homes are magnificent. The house was actually moved many years ago when the Long Island Expressway was built. It was moved because it was sitting right where the Long Island Expressway came. So that's pretty amazing, just in effect, just by itself. That kind of blows my mind that in the early 1900s they physically picked this puppy up and moved the thing. How is that possible without the technology that we have today to do it? So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to enter the home. You can see this front door is one of those half doors. I don't know what they're really called. Sorry guys, I'm not an expert on doors, but we're going to go in. Here we go. Okay, we're just resuming the video here. MJ's got the controls, and you're looking out the door literally through this, what are these called? French?
Dutch door.
What's it, Dutch door?
Dutch door.
Dutch door, okay. Here, this is one of the many rooms that we're going to go through. I guess how you call this a living room, I suppose. But look at the layout of this thing. I get a kick out of the antiques. This is a working fireplace, a working wood fireplace. You have a Royal typewriter here. It's not going with the house, but I may buy that. And this cash register is right out of my grandpa's store. Where I grew up in Brooklyn. Just amazing. But we're going to pan around, and I guess we'll shoot across into this dining area here. Take your time, whatever you want. You're controlling the camera. I'm just going to be talking a little bit. Mary will come out in a little bit, give us some specs on the property. We don't really have a square footage yet, but it's absolutely huge. This here is your formal dining room. Between this room and various other rooms and the kitchen is over $240,000 worth of wood, really basically installed in this property, all original wood. We'll go out these doors later and check that out, but you can see that this is a serious home. Just amazing. I'm going to go into the kitchen. You can follow me anytime you want. I think the wood here that Mary mentioned, it's African mahogany. Pretty sure that's roughly what it was called, and it's all original. This is from the original installation. They upgraded obviously some of the kitchen with new appliances and all that, but pretty much this little bad boy here, this stove, I guess this was the fireplace that heated the floor. Alright, very good. You want to pause it at all? It's up to you. You decide what you want to do. Okay, basically, we're going to go up the stairs here. You'll pause this, I'm sure, but there's doors everywhere. I can't even count all the doors in this property. You can pan around and say hi to Mary. Mary's over here at the door. Guys, this is Mary Adams with Laffey Realty in Brookville. Laffey Fine Homes in Manhasset, not Brookville, my apologies.
Right.
But again, these are off the cuff. I'm not Steven Spielberg. We just like to have a good time with it. But we will be putting this video out there.
Right.
You want to take a minute and just describe the house a little bit. You know, I just said it's 115 years old.
Dutch colonial, built prior to 1900. The interesting story here is that this used to be out where the Long Island Expressway
Amazes
is.
me.
And it was moved by the family that owned it at the time so that the expressway could be built.
Yeah.
And it was set on this nice 3-acre property. But it's so close to Manhattan. It's within 20 miles of New York City.
Yeah.
And easy access to the Long Island Expressway. But once you're back here, you feel like you're in your own little private retreat.
You really truly
Don't
are.
you?
You really truly are. Shall we go upstairs a little bit? You're going to pause around? We're going to go up? You just follow us. All right, we're on the second floor. This is basically
The bedroom level.
the bedroom level. There's 6 bedrooms
And 2
and
bathrooms.
2 full bathrooms up here.
And a laundry
Pretty amazing.
area.
And a laundry area. So you just basically follow Mary through, and she
Each
can
of the
walk you
rooms
through
have
each of the
these
rooms.
original 5-panel doors with brass hardware, the original brass hardware. The wood floors.
You can pan down if you want. It's some of this room. I feel everything should be good.
Yes, it's on.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, we don't want to pour all the kids' bedrooms and all that stuff
Right.
and things like that, but here we are. You know,
The
it's
idea is just to show the features.
yeah.
The radiator, the wood
Well,
floors.
I tell you what, these radiators as we go through, I grew up with these things, but I grew up with newer versions of these things.
Right.
These are really old.
And these are the old decorative ones.
Yeah, the very decorative ones, and extremely heavy cast iron.
Cast iron.
They're worth
large.
a small fortune.
Right.
You can't find these anymore, obviously.
Right.
All the old Brooklyn properties that I lived in still have them. Most of
Yes.
those old, Bensonhurst and Berridge houses, the 2-family homes, they have those. They've not touched those because you can't get them.
Right.
They're just worth so much money. Now, did we go in this room? Did we open
That
this
one's
room?
kind of dark.
Kind of dark, right?
We were in here.
We were in there. And what was this one? This is the bath, one of the baths.
It's one of the bathrooms.
Yeah, there's no room for all of us in there. You can go in. I mean, basically, it's not complete original, but for the most part, the exterior and the interior walls have never been touched, other than paint.
It's original and it's updated as far as the technical things,
As far
such
as
as
can.
plumbing and
It's
wiring.
all new. Obviously, it's all new. All right. Oh, there's me. And it's a closet. But like I said, there's doors everywhere. I mean, mystery doors and all kinds of places to just go hang out.
But if you have a large family, or, well, I call this the perfect Thanksgiving home.
Perfect Thanksgiving home, and we're going to use hashtag
Yes, the perfect
the
Thanksgiving
perfect
home.
Thanksgiving home. So I have to remember to do that when I do the video.
Because if you, let's say, even if you're just a couple with a dog,
Yeah.
and you live here, maybe, I know one woman is an editor of a magazine, and she lives with her husband and
The
her
Country
dog.
Living magazine, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
think you're reaching out to them possibly.
And,
Maybe
well,
take
she's
a look.
looking for the perfect Thanksgiving home, but think of the scenario. You and your spouse, you have the kind of jobs where you might call people in to entertain and stay. The perfect Thanksgiving home would have rooms for people to have rooms to stay,
Plenty of rooms.
separate from your quarters.
Without a doubt.
And just nice. Can you imagine what this looks like in the fall?
I can't. In fact, I'm going to probably pass by when it is in the fall. Maybe Christmas time too.
So there's just
You can just pan
6
into the
bedrooms.
closet. 6 bedrooms. This is the closet.
This is the second bathroom
Second bath.
on this floor.
Here you go. We're at 9 minutes. Second bath. You can go check that out.
So the tiles are all upgraded. It's got an interesting shower head there, right?
Yeah. That's one of those rain kind of deals.
Yes.
I don't even know. Again, the old ancient radiators.
And this one looks like we're
You can just
going back to
pan
the
through each
70s
rooms.
in this
Yeah.
one.
This is 70s. Yeah, the disco ball should be up, but it's not.
Well, we have the firework light fixture.
Firework light fixture. Yep. Yep.
But this is a real family home.
It's lived in. There's 5 kids living in here, right? 5 kids,
3
2
dogs.
adults, 3 dogs, giant Labrador retrievers.
Parents and a nanny.
Oh, it has a disco ball. It does. That's a disco ball right there. Look at that. And this is, I guess, another closet.
As we go upstairs.
And, okay, you want to pause it? So you want to upstairs and get. Okay. You want to take a view of the stairs coming up as you walked up, or no?
This is the 3rd level. Now,
Third level.
In Old Westbury, you're not allowed to have the 3rd level. However, this was grandfathered in.
So it's grandfathered in, obviously, because it was part of the house that was rolled over here
That's right.
before they even had
And you can feel
zoning.
how sturdy this house is.
It's solid. It's solid.
This is not something that you would need to worry about in a windstorm or...
No, it survived over a century. It survived that giant hurricane from 1938 that pretty much destroyed
That's right.
3,000 homes.
Yes.
So it survived that without even a scratch.
Right. And the floors up here are wonderful.
All original. Original with fireplace, of course. And I believe the bed is staying, you mentioned?
Yes,
This whole
it's
thing is going to stay. Pretty
Because
cool.
it just seems like it belongs here. And you've got 5 original Palladian windows.
Palladium
Palladium.
windows. Palladium windows. She's got a nice steady hand when she does this.
That's good. A nice circle driveway.
Yeah.
Private property.
These are all original windows.
Yes.
Wow. Fantastic.
They do have storm windows.
What? We had to take the school windows out, put the names, squeeze in every
Right.
suburbs. Kind of interesting that our parents always had to do. There's some closet. We have a bath here, huge bath.
Lights over there.
There you go. Great views, right, huh? You see the shower? That's very interesting. I didn't even notice that the first time I was here. Look at the shower.
Okay.
It's quite amazing. 2, 4, 6, 7 spouts. Well, that's got to be a heck of a lot of fun. We should try that out before we leave. Amazing.
Lots of space.
We have a tremendous amount of space. We really don't know the square footage of it, but it's got to be in the multiple thousands. It's got to be. There's no question about it. And we haven't even seen the basement yet, so we're going to go back down and check out the basement in a couple of seconds. Now you can pause that. See one. Well, basically, we missed this room down here. This is the den. They are tremendous hockey players. There's like 5 hockey players in this house, and they love that. But this is where they relax and enjoy themselves and have a good time. Okay. All right, we're basically in the basement. This is just a basement. You know, basement's just a basement, but it's a finished basement. And again, this is where the kids hang out, right? So it's quite large. It obviously doesn't cover the square footage of the property, but it's got 1,001 doors. So here's this mystery door number 1. Goes in here.
The wine cellar.
And this is the wine cellar. Okay, we have a wine cellar. Let's check out the light in here. It actually smells great in here. I don't know what he has on a cork board, but he's got like tons of wine. Amazing. Look at this. I love this. Look at this. It's behind me too a bunch. And he does have temperature control on the wall. So on this side, is there another? That's another door.
That's an outside entrance.
Outside entrance, got it, okay. So there you have the interior of the house, guys. We're going to pause the video and then we'll wrap up outside as MJ and I leave. But I think you get the gist of it. This is a really, really amazing home. It's historic, been moved. The right buyer's going to buy this one, maybe turn it into a retreat or a family compound of some sort.
Right.
You know, it needs a little TLC, but for the most part, it's an amazing property.
Well, if you wanted to have that big open floor plan you could add onto the back of the
Could.
kitchen.
You sure can.
So you could add on to where the den and kitchen is.
Oh, there's
and have
plenty
a
of
big
space.
open area there, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't notice that there was outside missing.
No, because there's 3 acres of outside basically.
But the front of the house would still have that traditional look.
It would, absolutely. All right, good job. I'm gonna pause this and we'll go outside. Look at these doors. How amazing is this?
Very easily. Why is that?
Well, here you have it. We're definitely going to be getting some rain, so we're going to wrap this up pretty quickly because I can feel it coming. But look at this, just amazing. And you see yourself hanging out here in the rain, you know, just relaxing and having a drink and a glass of wine and just enjoying the view.
This is definitely a
unbelievable.
mint-julep patio.
It really truly is. It really truly
And as
is.
you can sit here and you can see if your guests are arriving.
Exactly amazing. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
This is the house that you can have weddings, parties.
You can definitely host a wedding
Corporate
and something like
events.
that. Corporate events. There's a niche right there.
I think it's a good place for something.
Wine cooler thing. You and you probably won't walk the acreage. You started. You're running.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Basically, this is it. I took a little bit of this earlier, but you've got 3 acres of prime real estate here in the, is it East Williston?
Williston
Williston School District, which is a prime area for that. But as you can see, look at this thing. It's big enough for a baseball field, quite frankly.
Yes. And this family is, they're casual family. It's like a little bit fire pit here.
They're around it all the time.
And I'm told that they move it.
They do move it around. All right.
And how nice that you could just come out and have all this
And just
privacy.
relax. Look at all the air conditioners running. We're going to take a walk over to the man cave.
That's the outlet.
If you want to walk with it on, if you're safe to do that, we can just walk over, do a quick 30 seconds there, and we'll wrap it up. Plenty of parking, for sure. Like a luxury car parking lot. We got BMW or Porsche. I think our BMW is over there, so I think I like BMW. I didn't even notice that. It's an actual tree house.
I mean, this is a place to live in the
the man
summertime
cave.
as a kid. Where are we going to get lighting from?
Here's the man cave. This is it. Just amazing. And there's a drum set. Which if it had a seat, I might sit down and, you know, play a little bit, but there's no seat.
Well, so some people might say, you know, the den in there is small for the house, but this is really where they
This
live.
is where you're hanging out.
This is the hangout.
You've got all the DVDs there. You got a Captain Fantastic, an original pinball machine, probably from the early '70s, mid '70s, right? But I love it. I love it. This is a great place to hang out. And it's cool in here. You can feel there's air running. So
There is air running. It's
Yeah.
not, you know, it's not really being used right now, so it's just maintenance.
But it's really, really cool. So obviously it needs to be, you know, cleaned up and cleaned out. But there you have it.